Aqua gang, gang, gang. What it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today. The general love message for my Aquarian soul family. Hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guys, please give us exactly what we need to know for Aquarius sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. These messages are general. May or may not resonate, okay? Everything may or may not resonate. Use your intuition to guide you towards the messages that are here for you today and leave the rest for whoever it's here for. Keep an open mind when it comes to tarot. Tarot is fluid, okay? All right, cross watchers, place yourself where you belong. That's how they go. All right now, all right. If you don't mind, guys, please take a moment and click that like button. Thank you for those of you who, you know, tell me down in them comments, I hit it before you even start, sis. Like, I fuck with you. I fuck with y'all a long way. I appreciate it. It helps tremendously, okay? You have no idea. It helps the channel grow. If you want to make it official, you might want to go ahead and click that subscribe button as well. If you want to. Click that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload for this sign, which is quite often. Alrighty, we do not have a pre-shuffle, which is kind of surprising. That kind of became a habit, or it just became like a routine almost, but a little bit different. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we have going on. Spirit, please let us know what is the most prevalent energy here. Do I go pick that up? They're like, no. So something definitely fell. Something has fallen. We have, how can you be over us already? Okay, so maybe it's your feelings, maybe it's your energy, maybe it's your effort, maybe it's something has completely dropped off the grid. Maybe you are the one that has completely dropped off the grid. This is somebody who is having a hard time believing that it was real. I do feel like you were genuine with this person. I do. It's almost as if they're trying to use that as a manipulation. Like, you know, if you're over us so soon, then it could not have been real. Kind of pointing the finger at you in reference to the reasoning why things are over. Oh, okay. That's why. This just came out too. For another reading that I just did, best by far. Okay. So here's the thing. I feel like this is somebody who has flip-flopped now. Because it was giving me the energy of somebody who wanted to point the finger. And it was also giving me the energy of somebody who possibly gave off the energy that they didn't care. Like, it is what it is. Or like, things will let the chips fall where they may. Let the cards fall where they may. Right? That's why the divine was like, yeah, don't go pick that up. Don't pick that up. Let it remain on the floor. This person dropped the ball is what they're saying. So they dropped the ball. They may have even gambled. This was a very steep gamble for this person because you were definitely, if you didn't already know, this is not something that they would have admitted either. You were definitely like top tier. Okay? The one and never the two, bitch. You were definitely like one of the top people, if not the top. In reference to hierarchy, right? Like, this is about hierarchy here. Everybody else that they've dealt with has definitely been, I won't say bottom of the barrel, but they was damn sure leaning. They was leaning in that direction. Okay? So this person made a mistake of treating you like everybody else. Now, why would you do that? Why would you do that? It's giving lack of intelligence, right? It's giving bubbles for a brain. Okay, brain made of bubbles, right? Pop, 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 pop. You just came and popped all them motherfucking bubbles because they clearly saw that your energy was different. They clearly felt your energy was different. The connection very much so gave different, yet they treated you the same. It don't make sense, right? Like, that don't even make sense. This person had a hard time releasing like their habits. They had a hard time releasing who they think they are, like who they think they are supposed to be in relationships. And because they were dealing with a different caliber of person prior to you, that would have had to change. So I think instead what they tried to do was change you, and that was never going to work. Okay. I see what we're dealing with here. So this is somebody who wanted to convince you to bend. Change your ways, bend to their will. But I don't think that you were asking for a lot, and I don't think that you were behaving in a way that was selfish or unfair to them. No. This person required a lot of attention, They require a lot of attention. I haven't healed from my past. This also sounds like similar energy to a previous reading that I've done for you, where we're dealing with someone who makes the person that they're dealing with pay for the mistakes of the people who have wronged them. The betrayals of the past are the reason for who they are now. They don't shift, they don't tweak, they don't change who they are or who they've become. They only get worse with each connection. And then they ran into you. And they very much so got spoiled. I don't feel like you spoiled this person. I just feel like energetically they're not used to being around someone who is vibrating as high as you, and someone who may have accomplished as much as you, someone who is as smart as you, someone who is as attractive as you, right? It might not be all of those things. Take your pick. There's definitely a list that they have in their mind in reference to what you brought to the table or the kind of individual they were dealing with. And it outweighed everything else that they would have had prior. This is also why they're running into a brick wall trying to get over you, because how you go from the best to the rest? Like, it's never going to work, bitch. It's never going to work. It's never going to work, right? It's almost as if they're kicking themselves. See, look, the other is in the reverse. There is no other. There is not another one. There is not one other person that will be able to replace you, or that will be able to come in and at least make them feel as though they have gotten half of what you were giving them. This is not even about the resources that you may have been pouring into this relationship or the effort. This is about the caliber of person that you are. This also gives me the energy of somebody who likes to flex on other people, brag about their partner, brag about who they with. They like to put on a good show for others. You were one of the best connections. People may have even asked how they were able to bag you. Like, how the fuck you get that? And do they not see who they're dealing with? Like, why are they with you? I just don't understand, right? Like, look. See? So I feel as though you gave this person plenty of time. You weren't being unreasonable, is what they're saying. You weren't being unreasonable. You gave this person plenty of time to show up and change, right? You felt like this would have been a really good match. I won't say perfect, even though this says perfect. This person believes that they're perfect, and they definitely believe that the two of you would have been a perfect match. You saw potential. You never believed that it would have been perfect the way that they were. They would have still need to make some changes, some tweaks, remove some of that selfishness, remove some of that self-absorbed energy, remove some of the denial, right, about how perfect they think they are. We also have divine timing. So you gave this person a lot of time. You gave this person the divine's amount of time. That's way more than a regular person's amount of time. And this is somebody who may have mistaken that for time is never running out. This is my person. We're going to be together. So let me just do what I want. And then I'll come back. I'll circle back around. I'm going to take my time with this thing. With these quote unquote changes, I'm going to take my time. Nobody changes overnight. You got to give me a chance. You're so impatient. You're so unreasonable. You're so dramatic. Right? Their words, not mine. To buy that time, to buy themselves more time. This is somebody who, boy, do they wish they could kind of go back and not do it faster. No, not change faster. No, not change at all. They kind of are in their mind wishing that they would have said things a little bit different or tweaked their way of communicating slightly to buy themselves more time. I'm getting that this is an imposter. So this is somebody who never had any intention on changing. But they did recognize the value of this connection, or the value this connection may have had in their life. See? Look at that. the Hangman in the reverse. This is not somebody who looks at things from another perspective. No. We also have the Six of Pentacles. They also don't believe in like reciprocity and equal give and take. This is the kind of person who believes in, if we're together and you love me, right? This is about love now, okay? Well, if this is about love, then love never dies, and love doesn't have a time. You never fall out of love. You never stop loving. So I'm going to take my time with these quote unquote changes, and you should not question that because you love me. So that's how that goes. The end. End of story. And I feel like you're switching it. That's what they said, not me. You know? You're possibly holding this person accountable. And you're also valuing yourself over this connection. Like you're loving yourself more than the idea of a person, because they never really quite showed up in the way that you needed them to. They may have talked a good game. This could be a finesser, right? I heard a finesser and a fly dresser. So this could be somebody who puts it together very well. They look good on paper. They look good on the outside, but inside is full of muck. There's nothing there. Air bubbles, like I said. Like it lacks substance. It lacks anything that you could work with. You would always run on empty with this person. You would always be stuck. You see? It's a car. Yeah. It's a car. You got the keys. You know what I'm saying? The engine work, all of that. But you ain't going no fucking where in this car. This car ain't going nowhere. And that's what I'm getting. But I feel as though their words may have suggested that they were moving slow, not moving at all, right? Like they're not moving at all, but they would say, I'm just moving slower than normal. And if you love me, you would understand that. Or if you say you love me, you say you in love, you would be riding for me. Like you be riding. You like, we're not fucking riding. That's the problem. We're not getting anywhere. We're not going anywhere. Lots of waiting in this connection. A lot of waiting. So we got the Page of Wands in the reverse. All these reversals. Are you kidding me? This whole shit is going in the reverse. You wish you could reverse the day that you met them. You wish you could reverse that shit, okay? I don't get any signs of actual change. I do get signs of questioning you, questioning your motives, questioning your disappearing act, questioning, did you really feel that way? Like you're a liar. You are an imposter. You are a faker. You're faking it. You faked it. Rather than someone realizing that no, it's just that time has run out. They feel like the clock is still going. They feel like this is just frozen in time or going super duper duper slow, like a whole lifetime worth of slow. Dare I say, this victim feels like you abandoned them. Okay? There was an expectancy from you to wait forever. Or at least wait until they say that they're ready, which would have been forever. I don't understand. Like, what are we doing here? How do we get here? What am I doing here? Right? Like, Dare I say, we're definitely dealing with someone who has been able to make excuses their entire life. And these excuses were not only accepted, they were accepted time and time again for extended periods of time. This is why this is somebody who feels like when things do change inevitably, that is the ultimate betrayal. And this is where they are putting you. This is the box they're putting you in. The ultimate betrayer. Wow. How can you be over us so soon? Like, that's not what is supposed to happen. I watch you on social media. Wow. See, if it's meant to be, it will be. This is somebody who feels as though, yeah, the two of you did make a good match. And you felt that possibly initially that definitely dwindled away rather quickly, right? It takes a long time to get an Aquarius on board with anything to do with love in a relationship, bitch, because I don't even know you. Like, huh? What? But when you do, you get a sense of loyalty, yes. But falling out of love, yeah, it doesn't take that long. You can turn an Aquarius off very quickly, okay? Just by the way that you chew, just by the way that you walk, just by the little shit that you're doing. The turn off can come real quickly, okay? It's not a slow and steady movement like it is towards the actual feelings, okay? So I feel like this person's circle of people, their parents, their allies have failed them because they've always been allowed to make excuses, and they've always been placed in a position to be able to try over and over and over and over again, right? Which has given this person this false sense of entitlement and importantness, if that's even a word, importantness, right? Perfect. Even if they're not doing what they said they were going to do, it's the perfect situation for them because people are always going to allow them more time to do what they said they're going to do. And you're not doing that. So you've betrayed them at this point. This is wild. Now, for those of you who are actively like dating, especially if you've made like an online dating profile, they have seen this. Because they have also themselves been trying to replace you, but we already saw that that won't happen. So them seeing you, even if it wasn't on another dating site, it may have just been on your actual social media. Either somebody posted a picture of you, or you posted a picture of yourself, or you posted something that showed what you're doing, what kind of progress you're making, what kind of things you're moving in, you're moving towards, right? What kind of moves you're making. That has thrown salt in their wound because they are also trying to move and shake in a way that will replace this hole that you've created in their mind. You created this, okay? They're actively trying to bring this balance back. And if they see you living life, right, unapologetically, unfazed, unworried, unbothered, with another person, okay, with more money, with another, with a whole bag, with another asset, with another vision, or just the energy of you looking like you look happy, baby, that's where this is all coming from, okay? Not only take that if it resonates, but it's definitely heavily showing up in my intuition. So this could be something that is getting ready to happen potentially for sure. Even if you're not posting on social media, it's something about your pictures, it's something about your energy, okay? For some of you, this person might see you out somewhere. I don't believe that they're gonna approach you. No, they can't, because you've betrayed them, right? You've betrayed them, and that is what their ego is relying on. They are definitely wanting to at least mention to you how they feel you've wronged them, how they feel you've thrown this relationship away. You've thrown them away. It's possibly with the attempt to guilt trip you, right? Guilt trip you into backpedaling and pussy popping back into this relationship. Hello? But they don't want to be the one to suggest reconciliation. They're going to play the victim. That's the plan. That's like the ultimate plan. But if they see you out in public, they're not going to see you crying. They're not going to see you in shambles. They're not going to see you down bad. You actually look really good, in fact, right? And that's not something that they're expecting. You look better than what they expected. That's actually going to grind their gears, okay? It might make them a little angry, a little pissed off. And don't be with another person, okay? I'm not saying that they're going to show out, but that's definitely going to be something that sends them over the edge, right? There's no practicality at that point. All practicality is out the window. That will be what drives them towards this offer, this advancement towards you. We have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So again, their lack of logic and emotional maturity doesn't allow them to realize that this is their own doing. They're viewing this as you've betrayed them. Okay, because they not only deserved, they required more time. And how dare you decide that time is up? No. And move the fuck on? Even if you by yourself, but move on happily? Bitch, what? But they can't dare say, well, I want to be back with you. I want us to be a thing again. Like, I feel like we're meant to be. Like, you were better than every other option that I had. I can't find anyone else. Can't find not one. No, they have to do something to get you to try and manifest a new beginning with them. Get you to see the benefit of bringing this back together. Romance them. Okay? Woo them. Chase them. You said blasphemy. Chase, bitch, I don't chase. Get out of here, Empress. We done with you, bitch. We done. Okay? We have the Temperance. And it is because they do need, they're needing some form of fuel. They're running on empty. And I feel as though you have decided to check out of this to go towards something that is more fulfilling, a connection that will actually serve you as well. They're not going to let you do that in peace, obviously. Okay? Yeah, no. You think you're going into another cycle in peace, bitch? Hell no. No, no, no. This is a hell raiser is what I'm hearing. Wow. Okay, let's go over to the extended. We will have new love in the extended. For some of you, you've already met your newer connection. I do feel that intuitively. It does appear that you may have a run-in with this person. I don't see you contacting them. I feel there is a run-in by chance, like it's going to be divine timing. They're definitely going to see you when you are up, like all the way up. And that is what's driving this need to point the finger at you or get you to feel guilty or get you to feel remorse, get you to feel bad, sad, mad, something. They want some kind of emotion. They need to evoke something, very much something. Okay. Let's see what their intentions are moving forward. What is the reason? What's the reason? Why are we here, sir, ma'am, bruh, sir, sis? Why the fuck you got me here? Why? What's the reason? I also want to see, have they made any significant changes? Okay, and if so, what are those changes? That will let you know if there has been some form of transformative energy. Okay, and if that is so, then there has been a completion of those cycles of the past. They would have learned those lessons, right? And this is why they would have been allowed to come into a new cycle with you. We'll look. Let's also see what the lesson was for the two of you in all of this, okay? This is the silver lining, and this is also what is needed for you to make it through this next portal, okay? And accomplish this fulfillment that you're going towards. I want to know what their next steps are going to be, so you can prepare yourself, and we will look at the potential outcome for both instances, whether you decide to re-engage with this or go in the opposite direction towards love. I also want to know what subconscious blockages might be keeping you visible to lower vibrational energy and toxic people. That's going to be very important as you go through this world card energy. Lots of changes and shifts. You are traveling into another cycle. We want to make sure everybody over there is on the up and up, and you could be ahead of that. So let's see what Spirit suggests. Let's also get right into new love, okay? Let's see who's coming in. Only the good, only the new. What's the vibes like between you and this person? What's their personality like, okay? What's the most attractive quality about them? And what will they find most attractive about you? We will also see what the potential outcome is for things to go all the way with you in this newer energy. I also want to look at your money, because I feel like for some of you, it's not love that you're moving towards or focusing on. You're focusing on your finances or a business, and it does feel like some form of breakthrough with this world card, okay? That is fulfillment. Something is being fulfilled. So we will look at both love and money, okay? And then I'll also get your advice from Spirit to see what exactly they suggest you focus on and what energies they suggest you lean into in order to bring about the life that you desire of fulfillment and happiness, whatever that recipe looks like for you, because everybody's is different, in the least amount of time. What do they suggest you do? Okay, so first, click that like button though, as well as the subscribe button. I'm gonna link the extended down below in the description box, and I'm gonna see y'all over there. We don't got time to waste. I'm out of here. Go on and click that.